Good evening, EXCO members of the Association of Trade and Commerce, supporting partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and honor to be invited to the Singapore SME Summit. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this gathering of business leaders from so many different industry sectors. I would like to start off by extending my congratulations to the winners tonight. As we reflect on this event's theme of transforming challenges to opportunities, the winning companies have personified the spirit of resilience and ingenuity. They are so critical in achieving that. And tonight, we celebrate your achievements, and we look forward to seeing you continue to grow and thrive. Let's give the winners tonight a round of applause. At the broader level, we should also recognize how SMEs across Singapore have fared very well to overcome significant challenges in recent years. In my role in DBS, supporting small and medium-sized corporate customers, I've observed how SMEs are determined and resourceful in navigating around these difficulties. I've witnessed many SMEs who have expanded and transformed and have lifted themselves to greater heights. I'd like to invite everyone here tonight to give our SME community a round of applause for that. In following the theme for this event around challenges and opportunities, I would like to share about two major challenges that I see for the SME community, as well as three potential opportunities. The first major challenge is the rising level of geopolitical tensions around our major trading partners. For some of you, the impact is direct, impacting your value chain of suppliers and customers. For others, the impact is indirect, where you still feel the effect from the broad economic conditions. We are all bracing ourselves from the uncertainty arising from government policies that will impact global trade and investment flows. And we all have to prepare for potential disruptions in tariffs, supply chains, and regulations. With these challenges, you may need to build diversification around who you buy from and who you sell to. You may need to gain an in-depth understanding of the free trade agreements that you can leverage on. And some of you may need to consider where to base your production and distribution capabilities. You may also need to think about financial risk, such as the currencies that you're trading in, that you're borrowing in, and you're holding on to. The second major challenge is the rise in operating costs, and this hits really close to home for many of us. Operating costs is a major challenge across all businesses, but especially SMEs, who have less of a buffer in terms of capital structure, liquidity, and profitability. In recent years, global supply chain issues have caused delays and shortages and have led to unexpected increase in the cost of transportation, raw materials, and finished goods. While some SMEs do see the benefits of technology in improving efficiency and performance, there are substantial costs of investing and maintaining new hardware and software. The cost of labor continues to rise, with increased demand for skilled workers, increase in overall wages, and increase in costs to house foreign workers. Thankfully, inflation is more subdued now as compared to what we've seen in the past 2 years. And with interest rates reducing this year, this will provide some relief in borrowing costs for SMEs. In these challenging times, I would like to share about three key areas that I've seen my customers take on, which serves as potential strategies that leads to fresh opportunities in the future. And these three areas are digitalization, sustainability, and regionalization. The first opportunity about using digitalization. The conversation around digitalization picked up pace about 5 years ago with the launch of the Start Digital in 2019 by Enterprise Singapore and IMDA, which is aimed at supporting businesses in their digital transformation journey. In DBS, we have supported many SMEs as they transform their businesses through digitalization. There are concrete examples of how SMEs can improve your operational efficiency through digitalization. Automating repetitive tasks like data entry and invoicing frees up valuable employee time for more strategic activities. Customer management systems and project management tools can significantly improve workflow efficiency. Digital inventory management systems can improve visibility into your stock levels, leading to better control over inventory and costs. And I've seen many SMEs use digital banking tools to manage your payments, collections, and financing activities. Digitalization can also be used to expand your market reach to win more revenues. Using e-commerce as an example, there are SMEs that have set up online stores or list their products onto digital marketing platforms that help them reach customers beyond their geographical limitations. Digital marketing is another example where companies utilize digital marketing channels to target specific customer segments. And today, we are into the era of machine learning and Gen AI, which are very practical tools to unlock productivity gains, and to become more competitive. So based on data from IMDA, only about 4% of SMEs Singapore have adopted some form of AI technology, as compared to over 40% for large corporates who have done so. I certainly see more opportunities ahead for SMEs to leverage on digitalization. On the second opportunity about using sustainability, I know that we've been hearing a lot about sustainability, but this becomes even more important as we approach 2030, which marks a significant timeline for many government and corporate organizations in terms of their commitments to sustainability-linked targets. At the same time, many retail customers are more conscious than ever about the environmental and social impact of their purchases. So, businesses that demonstrate a commitment to sustainability are often rewarded with increased customer loyalty, brand reputation, and ultimately, profitability. It is essential for SMEs to integrate sustainability to retain existing customers and to win more businesses. To do this, SMEs can consider setting clear sustainability goals and milestones. Certain measures such as energy efficiency, waste reduction, and using eco-friendly materials can also serve to reduce costs and to lower carbon footprint. And on the third and my last opportunity, using regionalization. In a recent survey done by Singapore Business Federation called the National Business Survey, and this is done in 2024, more businesses have seen increased overseas revenue as compared to last year. The proportion of businesses with overseas revenues have also increased. And looking forward, most businesses in the survey expect positive growth in revenue earned outside Singapore in the next 12 months. For some SMEs here, you may find that Singapore has a limited customer base or is a market that's saturated with competitors. Expanding overseas can allow a business to gain access to larger markets to increase revenue streams. An additional benefit is risk diversification. By entering multiple markets, businesses can reduce your dependency on the performance of any single market. And this diversification can also help you by acting as a hedge against geopolitical impact. And the third benefit is to build up a competitive edge. And this may come in a form of achieving cost advantages from economies of scale, or in the form of being able to support customers across regions. To conclude, the three areas of digitalization, sustainability, and regionalization offer opportunities for SMEs. Admittedly, it does require SMEs to put in focus and resources to leverage on these initiatives. And that's when I encourage SMEs to leverage on the support available from our government, industry associations like ATC, and a broad network of partners, banks including DBS. For DBS, we see ourselves as your partners in digitalization, sustainability, and regionalization. On digitalization, we've recently launched the Spark Gen AI program with Enterprise Singapore and IMDA to help SMEs harness the power of AI and digital capabilities. On sustainability, we have in place an ESG-ready program together with Enterprise Singapore, where we bring in experts to SMEs to assist them with the learning and application journey. On regionalization, DBS has a program with Singapore Business Federation called the Bridging Business Horizons to support your aspirations to expand overseas. We believe in adding our strength to yours, and together, I'm sure that the SME community can tap on your internal strengths and find the external support needed to overcome challenges, to seize opportunities, and to shape a future that's innovative and bright. Here's wishing everyone an enjoyable evening and a fruitful 2025 ahead. Thank you.